I am Charlie Maskell, a Managing Director at Chesapeake Corporate Advisors. I'd like to thank you for taking a few minutes today to allow me to share with you the events of 2021 here at CCA. I am happy to report that 2021 was an outstanding year for us at CCA. I am also happy to report to you that our clients, by and large, also had very successful years. We were able to assist 12 of our clients in selling their businesses in very competitive processes. We were able to assist another 30 clients in developing and implementing an ownership continuity plans. And lastly, we were able to help 65 more clients with valuation services that assisted them in their strategic decision making. The transactions we completed in 2021 were primarily in our targeted industries of engineering, healthcare, GovCon, technology, and business services. 2021's M&A activity can be summed up in one phrase: private equity. Private equity was the force behind the number of transactions completed in 2021 and was the force behind the favorable valuation environment our clients experienced. Our success at CCA is based on a simple formula. We listen to our clients and we help them meet their objectives. A very simple but powerful formula. And now I'd like to turn the stage over to Mike Zuidema of our corporate advisory practice and Tim Brasel of our investment banking practice to tell you a little bit more about their areas here at CCA.
Over the past year, we've worked with probably about 100 different business owners and clients and helped them think through their various different strategic alternatives as they evaluate key events like planning for a transaction in the future or transferring ownership internally, or even just thinking through their ability to grow and enhance shareholder value. This past year in particular, we've seen so many different opportunities for business owners to think about selling their business or to plan for the next generation to take over their business. And we provide a very unique framework for providing these business owners the opportunity to think those key topics through. In any given year, our corporate advisory practice works with somewhere between 80 and 100 different clients. This year in particular, there was a lot of conversations that were started given the new impending tax changes, given the capital markets and a lot of transaction activity. There was just a lot of interest in thinking through alternatives and starting those discussions. So what makes CCA unique is really just that we maintain focus on shareholder value in everything we do. So we provide a lot of similar services to other firms. However, the way we approach it is very unique. Even our financial planning and analysis, our modeling, our budgeting and forecasting, everything at the end of the day revolves around enhancing shareholder value and thinking about the business in terms of the value it can create and return to shareholders. Over the past several years, and in 2021 in particular, we've had more clients than ever come to us wanting to understand their alternatives in the capital markets if they have an option to sell their company or to recap their company or seek a liquidity. We've been delivering what we call a strategic assessment, which provides valuation guidance, transaction guidance, and really the ability to provide these business owners with the opportunity to kind of work through their alternatives. What typically happens then is that many of these relationships turn into long-term relationships where we're providing a lot of financial planning and analysis support and in some cases even serving as their outsourced FP&A department. Heading into 2022, we really don't see any of these trends changing in the short term. In fact, we see more and more opportunity to continue to work with businesses that are looking to grow, looking to exit, or looking to transfer ownership internally.
We had an incredibly active 2021 from a deal perspective at CCA. We closed 12 transactions, including 5 in our engineering services vertical. There were 3 primary trends we saw driving transaction activity. The first was sellers wanting to get ahead of any potential cap gains tax reform that President Biden was going to introduce. A number of other deals that were shelved in 2020 due to complications from COVID and the uncertainty in the world had the opportunity to come back to the market after proving that their business models were going to be sustainable through COVID. And finally, it's just been in such an active seller's market that a number of sellers who were not contemplating selling their business in 2021 saw valuations that were too attractive to pass up and ultimately ran processes to exit their business. Some of the trends we saw in 2021 is a business owner still struggling to deal with a post-COVID world. We're seeing structures to their transactions that were unpalatable, including earnouts, significant rollover amounts, and seller notes. For technology and service businesses that have figured out how to operate in a post-COVID world, the strong sellers market is driving premium valuations. After an incredibly strong 2021, CCA is really excited about 2022. We think the availability of cheap debt and continued surplus of equity capital is going to continue to drive a strong sellers market, and we're very excited about the year to come.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Tim. Great job. Here at CCA, we are very bullish on 2022. We think that private equity will remain a force in the marketplace. We believe that transaction volume will remain very robust throughout the year. The number one challenge facing our clients is the war on talent. Those companies that can attract and retain the human capital necessary to be successful will be the winners. I'd like to thank you for your time today and wish you a happy, prosperous, and healthy new year.